on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we definitely have a good video today. We're going to be rescuing the 64 Impala. Now this thing has been sitting for a really long time. The last sticker there is 1981, so that's going on 50 years since this thing's been on the road. But what a gorgeous car, and I think it's time to get her back on the road. So let's take a look inside here. Hopefully the door opens. Wow. Besides being a little dirty, this thing is actually pretty nice. Let's see, factory 2-speed car, so it's got a power glide in it, and I know it has a V8. I'm not sure which one, probably a 327, but man, the interior is not bad. It's actually pretty good. Headliner's peeling, but that's okay. Wow, this thing's actually pretty nice inside. Let's see what under the hood looks like. Impalas have kind of a weird hood latch. You pull down here to undo it. You guys couldn't see that, but you pull down there to unlatch it, and then you just lift up on the hood. And okay, so we've got a small block Chevy in here. That sticker might be junk, but probably like a 327 if I had to guess. So anyways, it does not look that bad. I mean, obviously it's been sitting a long time. I'm not sure about this fan shroud there, whether that's factory or not. Kind of weird looking, but anyways, oh, there we go. I can see the last number is a 7, so it's definitely a 327. So power glide of a 327, not a bad combination. And for how long it's been sitting, it is not in that bad shape. So I think it's time to drag it out of here. Maybe we'll give it a quick wash. Nobody really cares what it looks like. Quick wash, and then we're gonna see if this old girl will start after sitting for over 50 years. So let's drag it out of here. Okay, let's hope our tow vehicle here starts so that we can drag it out. This thing's pretty good though, so I got a lot of faith in it. Let's see. Throw the key in it. Pull the choke out. And she ought to fire. She ought to fire right up. So here we go. Come on, let's go. Hurry up with that old thing. Get a move on. So the old truck didn't have a tow hitch, so we're bringing in reinforcements. This Impala's getting fixed whether it likes it or not. Looks pretty good on the concrete. Give us some fun facts about a 64 Impala.
A friend of mine's family bought it brand new. It's got 106,000 original miles. Perfect condition.
Perfect condition.
Needs a little bath.
Wash it off and then get it running, huh? See if it'll fire up.
Send it to the junkyard.
Send it to the junkyard. Boy, it doesn't look too bad though. Nothing a little bath won't fix right up. So we're gonna get on that, and then it's gonna be time to dive into the fun stuff, get it running. So we got the Impala inside. We're actually gonna throw a battery in it, crank it over a couple. Wow, that looks pretty clean in there. So we're gonna pop this off. We're gonna throw a battery in it, crank it over a few times, and just see if it wants to turn over easily. Somebody at some time must have tried to rescue this because the fuel line has already been disconnected going to the fuel pump so that it's not going to pump nasty gas into the carburetor, which is pretty good. So we got an Odyssey here. Let's throw this in and see if the old girl wants to crank over. Anytime you're having any trouble with anything at all, just pour a little Marvel Mystery in it. A little bit there, a little bit there, and she will be good to go. So we're gonna spin her over, see what happens. Sounds pretty good. Our oil pressure light went out on the dash, so I'm gonna put a little bit of gas in it and just see what happens, see if it'll cough or not. Huh, so no luck there, so maybe we'll pull a plug wire and see if we're getting any spark to anything. Okay, so we got a spark plug here, so we're gonna stick that in the wire and then just up against the header, and then hopefully we'll see if we got spark. So obviously that didn't work out so good, so I kind of an unconventional method, hooked a timing light there, hooked it to the #1 spark plug, held the trigger while I spun it over, and the timing light was definitely flashing, which means that we're getting spark to the #1 cylinder at least, so maybe put a little more gas in there and try it again. So even at that, we know we have spark, and it kind of did nothing again, so we're gonna throw a compression gauge on it and make sure she's actually got some compression in those cylinders. Okay, you guys pay attention to that gauge for me. Let's see how we look. Oh, gauge fell, but I can already see that we're making compression. $90, little low, but it hasn't run in a long time, but that definitely should be enough to fire. So what is going on? I think next I'm gonna pull a valve cover off and make sure the rocker arms are moving. So it doesn't look too bad in there. You can see that some even have, like that one has oil. So let's spin it over again and see if we get any movement. Oh man, it's got all kinds of rocker arm movement, so why the heck is this thing not firing? Put a little more oil or gasolina in it. Come on, baby. Okay, so we're getting close. It's kind of hiccuping and coughing. Not quite, but we're getting there. I'm thinking a fresh set of spark plugs in the morning, but as you guys can see, it's getting dark. So we're gonna attack the Impala in the morning and it will be running. Okay, back at it, day 2. I think we're gonna start off by throwing a fresh set of plugs in it, maybe pop the carburetor off and see what happens. But we're gonna start off with some spark plugs. No. What do you think? That looks pretty good, huh, Dad? Hard to focus.
I think it's breathing through that.
Oh, wait, why is this so hard to focus?
Paul didn't look like he was maintaining his car very well.
Dude, come on, iPhone. What do you think, Dad? That looks pretty good, huh? That ought to run.
Should be no problem.
That looks pretty good there.
Just stick your fingernail in there and clean it out.
That might have been part of an issue. So we're gonna throw some fresh, whoa, just focus. Okay, we're gonna throw some fresh plugs in there and see what happens.
That's no good.
All right, go, start the car. Fresh
Don't
plugs.
tell me what to do.
Fresh plugs, it should start right up.
Why isn't it in park?
It doesn't go in park.
Oh, the shifters.
Just put in neutral. Oh, how about that? Where's the gas? Okay, go ahead. Come on. Yeah. I didn't put that much in. Okay, so we put fresh plugs in again. New carburetor. We got about 75 gaskets there. And I promise it's gonna start. And if it doesn't start, yell at this guy, not me. It's my fault. It's your fault. All right, fire it up. Fire. Oh, okay, hold it.
The wires on right?
I thought I did.
All right, try it.
Ready?
Yeah. Damn. Just not doing it.
You can fill those plugs again.
Try it again. Oh, something doesn't sound right. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. Not even trying. Let's see here. Give it a try. Oh, good spark.
So we've been fighting this thing, and now we're replacing this thing. I don't know what it does. I guess it condenses something or other. I said just put an MSD box on it, but we're replacing a bunch of weird stuff that is old school and needs to go, just so we can just put MSD on it. But we're gonna replace all this stuff and then try it again. Okay, so we put some points and who knows what else inside of there, and now it's gonna start up, right?
If you got the plug wires on, right?
That's not necessary. They'll be fine. All right, put some gas in it so it can start.
Ready?
Fire! Yeah. Whoa, hang on. Throttle, no worky.
Well, yeah, it's not hooked in there.
Go ahead. Come on. So what's going on? Are we kicking the can down the road, or?
We're giving up. We're taking it to the junkyard.
We have tried everything. I mean, new distributor cap, new carburetor, new points, spark checked everything, compression checked everything, taking the valve cover off, checked the timing. What?
Check the plug wires.
Check the plug wires, check the firing order. Not exactly sure what's left to check, but this thing is terrible. Why do we even work? There's a whole garage full of cars that actually work. Why are we even messing
I thought
with
we'd give
this?
it one last try before it goes to the auto record.
And look at that nice 55 Chevy I could be working on, instead of working on this piece. So I don't know, that might wrap it up. We seem to have done quite a lot and gotten nowhere.
You gotta sleep on it.
We gotta sleep on it.